Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I was reviewing this knife. This is the Case Slimline Trapper in the brown synthetic. And I got a comment from one of my viewers that said, hey, if you really like that knife, and I do like this knife a lot, he said you might be interested in checking out a knife that Schrade makes that's very similar. And I said, oh, that sounds very interesting. And it looked like a really cool knife, but it has some differences. And that knife is this one here. This is the Schrade Old Timer Brown Sawcut Gunstock Trapper. And it doesn't really look like a gunstock type design, because usually those are, thinner here, but it has like that bump that comes back like kind of the shoulder stock on a rifle or something. In fact, the little curve at the end is about the same curve as the Slimline Trapper has. So they're, very similar. Some of the differences in this knife, the main one is that it is a liner lock. And look at that liner lock. Most liner locks, if you're lucky on a modern flipper and stuff, you might see it over here. It might go 50%. This guy hits the other wall. This is a 100% lockup on this one. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, a nice clip point blade. Very handy in the hand. This blade, or liner lock, when it comes out, if you put your finger right here, it just kind of fits right in the palm of your hand without any issues. If you wanted to, you could go way back here on it to have it that way in your grip as well. But yeah, just a really handy knife if you prefer a liner lock instead of a non-locking knife like this one, which obviously has nothing but this back spring holding it in place. And it's a strong spring. It wants to stay open and it wants to stay shut. There are no half stops or anything on either one of these blades. But we'll kind of talk about a little bit of tail of the tape type things that we can go on this one. The blades are exactly the same length. They're both 3¼ inch blades. But the difference is the Case has a longer handle. So as we compare the blades pretty much bolster to bolster, you can see they're slightly different shapes. The Case looks like it is a little bit longer in the blade, but according to the literature, it's saying 3¼ so I'm going to go with what they say on that one. The handle lengths on these, if they're closed, for the Schrade, you're looking at 3.875 inches, and for the Case, it's 4.13. And then, let's see, they both have nickel silver bolsters and pins, except the Old Timer has brass pins, and the liner lock, of course, is brass. One of the differences I notice is here on this main pin, the one that goes through and holds everything. It's got kind of a mushroom head on the Old Timer, and on the Case, it's completely smoothed out. But of course, at the price point we're talking, this knife being, about $15 and this one being about $45, you'd expect to have a little bit better fit and finish. But the fit and finish on this one is actually really good. As you can see, there's no real gapping issues. The scales or covers fit on there really good. The Sawcut pattern is good on both sides. I know some people don't care for the colors of these, and to tell you the truth, in the camera light, it's not as attractive as it is in regular sunlight. It does have a much nicer color to it. On your tank stamps, on this side it says Schrade, and on this side it's the 194OT. That's your model number for this guy. It's really very much a good using knife, or usable knife for work or anything else. It's using 7CR17 MOV stainless steel for the blade, which is, you know, a perfectly acceptable steel. Of course, on these guys, these are the True Sharp surgical stainless steel. No problems with that steel either. So they really run neck and neck. And he had told me if I like this one, I should check this one out. And I'm glad I did. It's definitely something that I think if you're interested in this type of a knife, a traditional knife, but you like having a liner lock, if that makes you feel more comfortable, certainly get this one. And like I said, with a lockup like that, I mean, my gosh, you'd have a heck of a time trying to get past that, you know. And also what's nice with this tall liner lock is that it kind of creates that copperhead effect. So you're, you know, smoothing over that area of the tang while it's in your pocket, because it's all smooth on the bolster, you know. So yeah, it's just a really nice knife. It does look almost like it hits this edge, but it does not. But I believe that's because this brass, you know, has such a springy effect on it that it's actually pushing this blade over to the side, but it's not actually hitting on the edge. It just kind of looks that way. Whereas on your case, I have to tell you that this one is really good on the centering. Is just I don't know how you get much better than that. You know, it's not exactly center, but it's pretty darn close enough for me. But yeah, this is a really good knife. Here we did talk about how big they are on as far as the size and weight. We'll go ahead and steal the kitchen scale here. This is the first time it's made an appearance. Let's see if it looks okay, or if we can see what's going on with it. It's kind of weird because it has this little disc in the way, but we look at this. We have 2.4 ounces, which is a very comfortable weight. And then we have this guy here. It's 1.9. So, and I know this one is very comfortable to weigh or to wear in the pocket, and the other one is not so bad either. It's not like 2.4 ounces is going to kill your pocket or weigh it way down. So anyways, not a super long video. Good back spring on that one, and I believe this one does too. Yep, pretty nice on your walk and talk on these. But yeah, just a really handy knife. Thank you, Stuart, for pointing me in the direction of this, because I really like it. I'm sure Knife Detector will like it too, because he's like me and he enjoys the old timers and the Schrades, because they're just good knives. If you guys haven't tried one, you might want to. Actually, the prices that they are now for their models that are coming out of China, you can pick up a lot of really good knives, a lot of good designs for around 20 bucks or under. So definitely take a look. This is definitely a great budget knife, one that will handle pretty much all your EDC tasks. So anyways, that's it for this one. I want to thank all my new subscribers. I have been noticing that I've been getting more and more subscribers, and I want to thank you guys for taking the time to check out the channel and to come along with me on this journey. And I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope to see you in the comments section, and tell your friends, you know, like and share and all that other good stuff. If you have any suggestions for any knives you'd like to see, or different knives, let me know in the comments section, and I try to answer every single comment that I get. So that's it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.